Hello and welcome along and welcome back to SnowRunner. We have got our White Western Star back to our garage and we're going to give it a bit of a customize before we take it out for our first run. So we've got a few stock bits, so we've got some race suspension for it, which is fantastic, so we'll put that on it. I think I'm going to put some off-road, some all-terrain tyres on it, because at the moment we've got highway tyres. Although what we're doing today, actually, we should be alright. So we're going to leave the tyres for today. Earn a bit more money before we change those. Winch, we can't make any changes to. Diff lock, we can't. Yeah, engageable diff lock we want. We've got to explore more around here for that. Spare wheel we can't get. Wedge cap air filter we can't get. And we can put engageable all-wheel drive on this as well. So we'll install the engageable all-wheel drive. We'll install the raised suspension. And yeah, that's pretty much the only changes we can make to it here. What I do want to do is we've got a flatbed, so I want to add that onto it. And we also have a loading crane available to us. So we're going to shove that on it as well, so that we have a little bit of fun with it, and possibly can pick up a couple of other contracts and things. Let's see what else we've got on here to just personalise this a bit. We've got stock wheel fenders. We can add a straight cap sun visor, which might be quite cool. In fact, yes, I am going to add that. I like the look of that, so we'll perch that. What have we got? So, roof horns, chrome parking lights, external horn. Let's install that. Triple horn, we don't want to. Roof fog lights. I think this is a really good idea. And that will add extra lights for us as well. Front bumper. The only options we got are the Defender or the stock. I think we'll leave the stock on there for now. Cabin protector is no good to us at the moment. Exhaust makes, yeah, it extends it a bit, but doesn't actually help us at all. And then the rims, we've got fairly stock set of rims, so I think we'll leave those as they are. Finally, we have the DLC colour scheme, and we're going to apply that as well, so that we can go and have some fun and get this out and running. So let's head off. There we go. Now it's the middle of the night, so I'm just going to speed us through to 6 AM. And we're going to take on this contract here. Work for Old Sweat. So we need to deliver to the quarry some concrete slabs from the warehouse and some service spare parts. So we're going to pick up the service spare parts first and deliver those, and then we'll come back for the concrete slabs. So let's activate that. We're tracking it. And this should be a pretty good contract for us to give this truck a start and test out with. I'm quite pleased that we have both raised suspension and the wheel drive on this from the get-go. That is an awesome start. To also get the diff lock on here would be great. We've just got to find out where it is and find that upgrade. It is somewhere around Michigan, possibly somewhere around this map or this part of the map at Smithfield Dam. But at the moment, I'm pretty happy with the setup of this truck. This is good. And there are contracts and things we can use with this crane as well. So yeah, I want to make sure that we can sort of grab everything this throws at us with our third truck. Cargo management, we need service spare parts. So yep. So load that. We are full, and away we go again. So yeah, if we can get this down to the quarry, and yeah, it should be fairly easy to do, and not too taxing. I don't want a too taxing contract to get this out first time and try this out. I think I would like to put an upgraded engine in it, but we need to reach, we either need to find it or reach a certain level for that. And I don't know how many more contracts we've got on here. The next Husky Hoarding contract, though, we've got, that takes us over to the island. So I think we're going to be doing that next time. For this, it's just, yeah. I do like this truck. It's the first time, I've not used it that extensively. I have picked it up in multiplayer before, but not used it that much. I think I might even have put the DLC skin on it. But it's, yeah, it seems to run pretty well, this. And a new engine would, a new gearbox would open up more options for us, if we can do that. But I've left the highway tyres on because this very much is a job that we're not going to be much off the highway. We've got this bit here, we've got and we've got going down to the quarry. That's going to be it. But otherwise, it's all good. The trickiest part of this contract and this job is going to be that last bit getting into the quarry. It's not the nicest of roads to have to do. But yeah, when we're running across there and we're handling that pretty well, I'm not too worried about most of what this contract involves. This may even be a really quick one, and we can go and do a bit of scouting and see if we can pick up any remaining upgrades. I don't think there are any here, but there are some still over on the first map. So we could take our little truck and do that. Ow, that was quite a bit of damage we did there to our suspension. Must have hit a pretty bad bump for that. Around the corner, across the dam. So far, this is a cracking little truck. Nice, interesting piece of kit to be using. Right, managed to not hit the sides. And this crane is going to be useful for, there's a recovery job on this particular map that this crane would be useful for. And I think there are a couple of other jobs and things that we can use it for as well. Well, I mean, we can use it for lots of things all over the place. So, yeah. We'll ride with this. Hopefully, we'll get over here. It's not too... hopefully it won't take us too long to get this. I'd like... There is another recovery of a fisherman's truck around about here-ish that's fairly short. Yeah, there's one here. I'm just going to pull over and we'll have a look at this and see if we can pick this up quickly while we're doing this. So that, yeah, that's a good little bit of money and a good little thing, and we can pick that up. We've activated it. I'm not going to immediately come and start it because it's down the bottom there. So if we have time, we can always pick that up today and get ourselves a little bit of extra cash. For now, we want to get up the top here and down into the quarry and get this first piece of cargo dropped off. As I said, the bit that's going to take the time for this is going to be getting down into the quarry. I'm going to go round the top and take the route down rather than taking the quick route down, because that can be horrendous. So down we go. Yeah, trying to get down there on that. Oh. Engage the all-wheel drive. I thought I might get away with not having to engage the all-wheel drive at all today. Not quite. But this should make it round here not too without too much difficulty without it for the most part. I do find on here the all-wheel drive is more useful than the diff lock. The diff lock comes in when you get really stuck and you've got the all-wheel drive all running and you need that extra little bit of push. Wow. Whereas the all-wheel drive, yeah, you just engage and you go most of the time. I don't know which way is better. I don't like either way into this quarry, I don't think. We might try the other way in a bit. Getting out of the quarry that way, I think is probably better. Getting into it, I'm not so sure. Right, all-wheel drive on again. Get through the muddy deep bit at the bottom. So we can get out the other side and get ourselves moving again. There we go, and there we are. No easy ways. But then that's SnowRunner. There is no easy way to do things in SnowRunner. That's the whole point of everything. Right. And here we are. Let's drop it off. Why won't this? Ah, there we go. And that is done. Right, so let's go and get our concrete beams, which we need to get. So can we get out of here? Let's have a look at the map. How easy is it to get out of around here? Okay, we could just keep spiraling out. I don't think we're going to get out the other way, so let's try this. So we could have just gone straight on to get out of here as well. This is probably it's the longest route, but it's also the smoothest route. So it's this again. It's this first turn that is the pain. I think that's kind of the point. Is that the easiest way? We've done this backwards. The easiest way to come in is via this. And then you go round and out the bottom and climb out and round you go. Because again, this is a little bit steeper this way. And the biggest problem I found coming out of the quarry is not mud or it's more the stone. I get slipping wheels all the time on the stones coming out of here. And then I bash the truck like that. Yeah, I'm not going to try and go up that. We'll just keep going around. It won't take us too long. And then we can get round here. And if I try and do any of the other, that's going to cause me issues. I think there are quick ways. We discovered quick ways last time to get up the sides. But to be perfectly honest, the smoothest and easiest way is just to drive straight up this road and straight out. Well, I have a feeling this road is a slightly different route. Because I've been stuck here before. There we go. Yeah. Because we then have to turn around at this point. go, and then reverse this round, and away we go. Yeah, quarry is not the easiest place to get in and out of, but we've done it, and we're moving again. So that bit there, yeah, you'd have to go down to get out of that bit there. Got it. Oh, there are lots of places in here that just make you want to fall sideways into the quarry. That is not good. But we're out. Oh, and we're heading round. We're going to need some repairs. Not got a spare wheel on this, so I don't really want to destroy my wheel. Give myself a flat tyre and have to go back to the shed for that. Back to our garage to repair a spare tyre would not be good. Tunnel. I suppose you can get to the tunnel that way. Right, and disengage our wheel drive, save ourselves some fuel that we're not. This is being pretty fuel savvy at the moment. Down and back across our bridge, and we can go and pick up the concrete slabs that we need, which are in here. There we go. We've got a few time trials and things around the map we can pick up. Right, and we need concrete slabs. So, not that. Concrete slab. And we only need one. Which is good because we only have space for one. Round to the back. And out. And away we go. Quite hefty these are. If they need them down there, then we will deliver them. Out and round, and yeah, this truck is performing quite well. It'll be interesting to see what happens when we get it onto a muddier trek. I mean, the one that I'm looking at doing next time, we've either got to drive a very long way round, or we're doing some stuff in some very swampy water. And I would hugely like to get myself further forward and get some off-road tyres on this before I go and attempt it. Because it is going to be one of those contracts that is just a pain to do. But it will open us up to the next area as well. So that's good news, but it's getting across to that area. There is a long way round. I mean, we can avoid going through the swamp to do it, and it might be quicker to avoid going through the swamp to do it. But I've never been one in this game to take the easy route. Thinking which, let's take this down this way and see if we can't deliver this in the direction that I think that you're supposed to do the quarry. Round here. This road does like me to be at an angle all the time. You see, there's a quick route straight down there. Don't go for quick route, please. I don't think these slabs will stay on if I go straight down that. So I want to get round and down. Doing alright at the moment. I do love that I can hear those those concrete slabs sort of slapping together. And I'm fairly sure those sound effects weren't there early on. Fairly sure those were a later addition. I'm going to put the all-wheel drive on because we're just struggling a little bit. Not a huge amount, but enough to make me go, oh, maybe we should put that on. And come round, and we want to be nice and wide for here because we need to turn and go down here. Look at that. Wow. Back up. Back down round. Yeah, see then that bit of stone there, that becomes less of a problem. And go straight down. Perfect. Right, so round we go and making good progress on the quarry now. Well, we might leave this truck down there. We can always recover if we want. I don't think there's anything that we need to transport from here. I think this is just a delivery point, the quarry. So we could recover our truck from here. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to straight pick up our pickup truck. And go and use that. See if we can pick up the fisherman's car. It is, yeah, we're making good time. And once we've got this delivered, we're all good. Just got to get it delivered. And there we go. Delivered. There is a pickup point for cargo down here. That's good. Shipping out food in no time. There we go. We have this completed. So let's head back to our garage and see if we can pick up. So unlucky fisherman. We need to pick up this Chevy from here. Okay, we need to take it to here, so it's not too long a pickup. Getting down to it, that is going to be the fun. I'm not sure. I think we want to get our truck to the quarry and head down along the edge there. I think it's going to be our easiest route looking at this. So let's go and get our car. I think everything of ours. Yeah, that's not our... There's another truck over there. Yeah. So, back at our garage. Where are we? Garage entrance. Yep, our Chevy is there. So, let's select. Move across. There she is. Leave garage. We shall have all the repair equipment and everything we need to do this. And handbrake off. And head round and go and see if we can find this fisherman's truck. Only thing about these off-road tyres that we've got on here is that they are not great on the road, but they are great off-road. So let's see if we can plot ourselves a course from here. I think that is going to be way too deep to get across the bottom there. So we'll take this up here, down around the quarry. I'd like to go down there because that would open everything up for us a bit. But I think it's a bit much. So I'm looking to go down here, hoping this bottom bit isn't too steep. And then we can get down there and pull it out. So if we can do that, and we can get this to work, then that will also be our route back. And it's just that there's that bit that just seems really, really steep coming off the quarry area that might cause us an issue. But we'll see how well this does. Wow, our truck just went through this without batting an eyelid. Yeah, getting that last bit of mud there, that's going to be trouble pulling something as well. I have a feeling this is not going to be an easy one to do at the end of the day. But I want to give it a shot and see how well we can do it with this. Wait, whoa, bouncing. Seeing as we have the time to do it. Yeah, you can see why I didn't cover the stuff on the road, because that was fairly uneventful. This I don't know if I'm going over at any point. It's quite I really need to find the ready suspension for this truck. That would be really, really useful. So this is the route. Okay, not too bad. Yeah, that river down there, that would be too much. Right, okay. I'm just looking at the lie of the land, trying to see if there's an easy route up. This is probably the easiest. Our unlucky fisherman's truck is down here. Yeah, there's no easy. There's nothing I would call an easy route here. And it's just pulling out a Chevy. That's good news. We'll be able to pull out one of those with this fairly easily. Now, I don't want to get too deep into the mud. Right, let's see if we can. Yes, there we go. Pull her out. Because we've now got to pull ourselves out of the mud. Right. What I want to do is I want to pull it out to the point where we can then grab the front of it. Alright. Because anything that other car does to drive is going to help us. So I'm going to pull it round. Right. Oh, no. Disconnect my winch. And then I can go and grab it around the other side. Hopefully not. A, getting stuck on the trees. Or B, getting stuck in general. And then we'll tow it properly. Does it need any repairs? Track. No, it's all good. So we don't need to repair it. That's great, because that is going to make this recovery so much easier. And let's plot ourselves a route out of here. So round the bottom. As I said, I think we want to go up here, through here, up to the quarry, round the quarry's edge, out the top, down this road, and to the fisherman's house. Perfect. Let's go and get this done. Yeah, so the other truck will be driving behind us. It won't be pulling too much on us. As a result, I'm going to pull it a bit closer though. And when they like that means that we should be able to just drive up the side here. Let's pull it out. And a nice quick recovery is just going to do us so well for getting a little bit of extra cash in, allowing us to upgrade things that little bit more. Let's get some lights on. And it's not going to give us another Chevy, but because I would just immediately sell it if it did. But it will give us a little bit of cash. And a little bit of cash is something that is, yeah, very, very useful. And sometimes it's doing these simple little missions, just brings in the extra money, and it's good to do. Especially when you're then looking to open up the next bit. Right, and come on, there we go. Yeah, these trucks and things doing us absolutely grand on this map. But if we can get ourselves set up and attack Alaska with a good set of trucks and stuff, then we're gonna be laughing. Now this is the bit where I was worried that we were going to have an issue. There's a lot of mud at the top of here. So I want to stay out of it ideally. And we have. Yes! So now it should be clean sailing all the way down to the fisherman's house at the bottom. And for 2 missions completed. Absolutely fantastic. And drop it off over here. Done and dusted. Absolutely brilliant. Another 1850. And yeah, that sets us up for next time when we're going to be trying to get some stuff over to the island. That should be pretty good. We're going to open up a new bit of Michigan. For now though, all that remains is for me to say thank you for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this video. Please give it a like, drop us a comment and give it a share. And for all the latest videos from Virtual Farmer, please subscribe to the channel and ring that bell. And I will see you next time. Goodbye.